I'm not even going to talk until people join the stream. I'm only going to talk to you.
Did anyone join it?
No, I'll tell you. I have 72 subs. One of them should join.
I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, was the mess still there?
What?
The mess, do you remember? Was it still there?
No.
That means they found it. I landed late in Tilton and I still got a building to myself. Here, boys. Uh-oh. I was lagging for me.
I gotta say like, but I earned it, you know how?
How?
I killed 4 guys. And one of them had a chuck.
Wait, you killed 4 people.
Yeah.
Fuck nigger, like. Shit, I just cursed twice.
Yeah, and?
On stream.
Wait. Is anyone there?
Yeah, there's about 20 people, laddie.
Watching.
It's scary. Laddie, I'll invite you.
Wait, I'm in the middle. Come on, I killed 4 guys.
Alright then, keep going. I was... Oh my god.
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet. It has recently been discovered that there are racist soap dispensers.
Black hand, nothing. Larry, go.
Is that nothing? Surely. Again. Nothing again. What do you call it? Black man getting fight.
This koala got kicked out of a tree by a bigger koala and it won't stop crying.
I died. Hold on, I'm doing it.
I literally just started another one. Fuck's sake, come on, I'm after killing 5 people. I'm only messing, I didn't.
This guy rides a skateboard like a figure skater.
Yeah, no.
Gliding and turning, I think, are the heart and soul of skateboarding. You could take almost everything else away. Aerials, board flips, ollies, even ramps. And you'd still have something that you could call skateboarding. But if you took away gliding and turning, you take away the very essence of the sport.
this person gets involved in a hit and run and attempts to drive away, but random people drive ahead to make sure he can't escape.
Guys, stop him. Stop him.
Stop
him.
That's all for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very soon. Later.
Crab eats its own children.
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet. There are species of crabs where when they give birth, they release tens of hundreds of thousands of baby mini crabs. That sounds nice and everything, however, that means it's an opportunity for some crabs to eat their own children.
Well, it feels like a movie.
I'm going Fatal Mountain.
Alright. I'll go by this.
Lily, can you knock it out to me if you get knocked?
Yeah, I will. I can't anyway. My mom's here.
Two chests.
I try and manage these stuff. There's only 2 of them.
Do you need help?
There's 2 of them. I might need a bit of help. So, can you head down to me?
I just whammed someone in the head. I'm coming. Come in. All I have is a grey burst and a medikit.
I can't. Oh my god.
Where is he?
I don't. I think they both went house.
Oh yeah, they did. Do you want to rush them?
No.
Why?
So I don't have to. See them. They're there. One shot.
Watch out.
There's a guy above as well.
I got him. That's my joke. Look at my health.
Yeah, you can have. I've got 7 health as well.
I've got 7 as well. Oh, here's a medkit here for you. Daddy, someone.
Where?
I don't know.
Right, I'll try hold them off. I have no idea. You drink here, true. No, wait, Joseph, wait for me.
Ah! I got him.
Oh my god. You can have that pump if you want.
You can have that medkit.
I'll just carry it, it's fine. Joseph, how many kills have you got?
3.
You're on 5.
Really?
You're doing really well.
Thank you. See, I'm really good with solo and duo. No, not solo, duo and squad, sorry.
Right, now you have to rest the loot.
And we're just barely, well, you might as well say just barely outside the circle. Did I just take down a squad? I should have 4 kills, but I got someone back up at the mountain and he got revived, I think. Oh yeah, people are going to be coming down. I forgot. Cause I got someone at the mountain with 1 burst. No way. Really though, did you actually?
Yes, I got a main pad.
Do you want a main pad somewhere? Circle? Did you get behind the big barn?
I don't know.
Someone got it. Oh, let's main pad, I'll start it.
Where is it? I'm gonna launch pad to
It's getting broken.
Jojo.
Letty, you go down and build and help.
Yeah. There's no time. Well, there is time to build.
Just build. I think they're going up the stairway.
Wait, are they? Yeah, they are.
Go down and build.
Alright, one guy. It's gone. That's him. Where is he?
There's another. He's right beside you. Come on, I took down 3 people with 1 pack and a burst.
I'm hitting though. No way he's on 2 health.
You're not going to say anything.
He's on 2 health. He was on...
This monkey is smart enough to use a vending machine. This is what happens when you hold up a train that's trying to leave. This guy sees that there's an accident up ahead, so he pulls over to tell the other racers that they need to slow down. This burb has some pretty smooth moves. This is how mercury reacts with gold. The gold becomes attached to the mercury, and the mercury slowly dissolves the gold. Look,
just wraps itself up like in a bed sheet
I call treehouse.
and runs gently away. That the gold has almost completely vanished. It's still there, of course. It's just dissolved.
That's the end of this video. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later. Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet. I think this person might be living next to Gollum from the Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah.
I'm going ready.
Green pig.
God damn.
What are you doing?
It's none of your fucking business, bro.
Why are you reaching under my fence?
What are you talking about?
You're reaching your hand under the fence?
I'm taking the fucking dirt out of the fucking fence. You mind? It's my side of the fence, okay?
No, it's not. You're
Get
reaching.
lost.
Hey, you know what?
Get lost. Stop talking to me.
Hey, you know what?
Stop talking to me.
I think this is the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Are you in my house? Did you even get a gun yet?
How to avoid getting killed by a raging bull.
Sampaio, traes el capote. Ahí está atrás. Ahí está.
Laddie, where?
Quietos todos, ya vieron. No se muevan.
This person has all the ducks.
Oh, look, there is.
Don't go for the... He's up on the roof, Joey.
I know, I saw. Come on, help me, Rush. I got him.
Yeah. Here's the next.
Where?
Here's your...
I made it on 7 health again. Remember last game I made it on 7.
Oh yeah. Here, is that your phone?
Can I have it? You can have it if you want. Oh no, it is mine. Sorry. The grey one's not mine anyway. See that teammate? Do you see that teamwork though? See, you finished, you got one, I got the other.
I just killed the guy that was shooting at.
Take our time, the circle hasn't even got anywhere near us yet. Loot up. It has been looted.
There's people here.
Where?
I heard something. I don't know what. I heard something.
I think they're on the second floor.
Oh my god.
Get out.
Holy fuck. There's people.
Where?
Jojo. I don't know. I hear him. Here, hide with me. Hide with me.
legendary minigun. Do you have any light ammo?
Will I give you all the... Yeah, I do.
Quick. Sound.
Maybe there's something at the caravans. Oh yes, I think so.
Take that. You've double pump now.
Yes.
Edit it.
Fine. You wanna risk going into here?
Green pump. I might get touched now.
There's some people out coming out of this thing. Just wait here.
I'd rather get chests than all.
I'd rather get...
It's being looted. Laddie,
Like,
there's someone here.
there's-
Laddie, there's someone here. Laddie, please kill him.
Oh, here.
I have some as well. Laddie, they're nades. Look up a kick. Okay, that's double him. You're so bad. How did you die like that now?
I don't know.
I don't really mean this, but like, how did I die?
Yeah.
Because I rushed. You stood back and you weren't bothered helping.
So then
So,
why didn't you just wait? Why didn't you just wait?
I told you he was outside killing me anyway.
I'm waiting 5 more minutes. I just need to wait 5 more minutes for the new thing to come up. If there's slow clap, I'm getting it.
Love him or hate him, an entire generation was introduced to some of the coolest creatures from down under by the ever-enthusiastic Steve Irwin. The world knew him as the crocodile, but it was the kind of hunting most animal lovers could get behind. The world's animals lost one of their biggest cheerleaders to a tragic accident in 2006, but his work is still making a difference. Let's take a look at the man in khakis.
Ooh, danger, danger, danger.
Not quite fearless. For a guy who didn't mind being face-to-face with angry crocodiles, Irwin still had a couple animals he was terrified of. In a 2001 clip, Irwin can be seen paddling down a river in Zambia when he comes across a group of hippos. According to Terry Irwin's voiceover, hippo groups aren't just dangerous, they're unpredictable.
And by crikey, they get grumpy. They pushed me right out of the river. I was quite fearful and respectful of them, so I went around them. I left my canoe in the end.
When Scientific American asked Irwin what animal he wasn't comfortable with, he responded, "Parrots. Yeah, for some reason parrots have to bite me. That's their job. I don't know why that is. They've nearly torn my nose off. I had some really bad parrot bites. No antivenom."
I always go mountain and then I rush down too.
Kid show. Irwin had just finished explaining why his non-venomous python won't bite him when things took an unsettling turn.
He can't eat me, and he doesn't feel scared. He doesn't feel, I don't scare him, so he won't bite. He might have to cut his bite in my neck.
With bites coming so unexpectedly, you'd assume Irwin would have traveled with a stash of antivenom. But according to what he told Reptiles magazine, he never carried any with him. His reason? When I grab a hold of it, the scarlet exudes through my fingertips into the animal, and they feel a lot more comfortable and I don't get bitten. And I take great pride that I don't get envenomated. I don't carry antivenom. Never have, never will. That's not really how karma works, but we do believe that Steve Irwin was magic.
We call these ones bitey. Ow. Okay, nice. Beat me on the arm. Yeah, you have an hour to live.
Complete support. When Larry King talked to Irwin in 2004, not much time had passed since Siegfried and Roy's famous tiger act went bad.
Horn was attacked in the
Scar
by one of those tigers, lost a huge amount of blood.
Reactions were mixed, as many people didn't think it was appropriate to keep wild animals in that kind of environment. But Irwin said it was nothing short of tragic, and chimed in with his complete support of acts like theirs, explaining,
we're in a circle as well.
Not many people can do. They got tigers into people's hearts. I believe that the time has come where if we don't get animals into people's hearts, they're going to go extinct.
Can you come to me? There's a great pump.
Ouch.
Here that I want to take.
Through his Larry King interview, that Irwin admitted that his collarbone was currently broken. He said that though he had an almost magical ability to communicate with animals, he did get hurt quite a bit, and told a story about breaking a finger while catching crocodiles. His finger snapped at the knuckle, and he said he just wanted to cut it off, but certain family members weren't so thrilled with that.
Bloody, you'll probably find something better
said,
than a green now in there.
No, it would be great, Bindi.
I'm sorry if you don't, I just want the pump.
Over the top. No one talks about Irwin or his work without commenting on the over-the-top insanity.
Have you looted everywhere?
Our first big cats have arrived. Yep, the tigers are here.
It's what makes people love him or hate him, and according to what he told Scientific American, that was the idea. It excites them, which helps me to educate. I believe that education is all about being excited about something. So if we can get people excited about animals, then by crikey, it makes it a heck of a lot easier to save them. Irwin said that he knew people were more likely to become invested in a conservation project when they were emotionally invested in the animals. So he made it a point to share his own crazy, zany enthusiasm, and it worked. Tragic truth. Irwin somehow seemed completely invincible. His bond with animals made his passing seem that much more bizarre. The footage of the tragic event was given to Terry Irwin and never broadcast. In 2014, his cameraman Justin Lyons revealed that he and Irwin had come across a giant stingray that unexpectedly lashed out at Irwin. Lyons said he hadn't even realized anything was wrong at first, as he'd been focused on the stingray. When he looked back at Irwin, he saw the hole in his chest.
And he just sort of calmly looked up at me and said, "I'm dying." And that was the last thing he said.
Irwin's father reportedly criticized Lyons for going public and reopening old wounds, saying, "For a lot of people trying to get on with their lives without Steve, it wasn't something that helped by any means." Lifesaver. After Irwin's passing in 2006, global media picked up and ran with a slew of tributes, including a story from an American diver named Scott Jones, who owes Irwin his life. Jones told the Sydney Morning Herald that he was diving off the coast of Mexico when he was caught up in a sea surge and battered against rocks. Once Jones managed to climb up onto the rocks, Irwin picked up the distress call nearby, found the stranded diver, and hit the water to swim out to help him to safety. Jones said, "We'd love to go to Australia and tell his wife and kids just what a great man he is. He was a hell of an educator. From kids all the way up to old farts like me, he was a hero." Thanks for watching. Click the grunge icon
to look at my hand.
To our YouTube channel. Plus check out all this cool stuff we know
it's
you'll love
epic.
too.
It's not legendary. Shit. Book.
Our next guest has an incredible and moving story, and it's never been told before. He was the sole witness to one of the most tragic events in recent memory. It was the day that we lost an Australian icon. It was the shock news that made world headlines. We begin in Australia, where local reports are saying their famed crocodile hunter, Steve Irwin, has died. Steve Irwin, who braved the jaws of crocodiles, killed by the freak flick of a stingray's tail. That fateful day remains etched into the memories of many, including Steve's most trusted companion.
And where would I be without me best mate and me right-hand man, Justin?
He was the only person underwater with Steve that day, and 8 years on, he's ready to tell his story for the first time.
Joseph?
Yeah.
Justin, welcome to the show.
Thanks for
That
having me on.
has just
Steve
been done.
called you his right-hand
Huh?
man, so you clearly
You
had
see
a
the
very
house
special
more
relationship.
east?
We did,
Yeah.
15 years of
Stuff being
travelling
built.
and working and being in dangerous situations.
Georgia, that has just been
Hotels
built.
and aeroplanes.
Yeah, I'm gonna rush.
We were very close.
And Justin, I think all of us remember where we were when we heard the news that Steve Irwin had died.
They're
What is
balanced,
it
you know.
that you remember of
There are people in there.
I remember it really very clearly.
I think so.
A bit of background, we've been working on a documentary
Nah, they all died.
Ocean's Deadliest, so we're basically
I hear
looking
more
at the
stories.
deadliest creatures in the ocean, sharks,
Legendary
sea
pistol.
snakes, blue-ringed octopus and box jellyfish, and all the things that would normally make people cringe. This was what Steve loved, so he's very excited by it. We're about 8 days in.
Where's the shoes?
Been
I
filming
hear
with crocodiles, I
stars and
think,
everything.
and sea snakes. We've been milking sea snakes, and we were looking for tiger sharks on this particular day. And so
I have a
we
scar.
had a bit of bad weather. Steve was like a caged tiger when he couldn't do something, particularly on a boat, and so he said, let's go and do something. So we jumped in the inflatable and off we went to look for something to do.
And so then what did you do? You were standing, the two of you were in quite shallow water, weren't you, when you were filming?
We'd only been motoring for a few minutes, and we found a massive stingray. Fantastic. We're actually looking for something to shoot for another project, and we'd swum with stingrays many times before.
They're not usually aggressive,
Not
are they?
at all. This one was extraordinarily large. It was 8 foot wide, massive bull ray. So it was very impressive. So we're only in chest-deep water. We slipped over the side of the inflatable. We stood up, we chatted about what we were
Oh,
going
look
to
at
do.
that building,
We made a bit of a
345.
plan when
It's
we were filming
fresh.
underwater. And we just started shooting. We'd been shooting it for a few minutes. Stingrays are normally very calm. If they don't want you to be around them, they'll swim away. They're very fast swimmers. A couple of minutes, we'd been filming, we stood up, we said, what shots do we want to get? We always tried to put the animal between Steve and I underwater, so the animal was in the foreground. And we stood up and said, one last shot, you swim up from behind the animal, and I'll try and get a shot of it swimming away. So that's what we did.
that's Steve swimming up and you're getting the shot. And what happened?
Well, I had the camera on. I thought this is going to be a great shot. It's going to be in the doco for sure. Fantastic.
right there.
And all of a sudden it propped on its front and started stabbing wildly with its tail. Hundreds of strikes in a few seconds.
Do you want to know?
They're,
Yeah, why
they're
not?
incredibly powerful animals, and they've been on the planet for 60 million years. So they've survived because they're survivors. It probably thought that Steve's shadow was a tiger shark, which feeds on them very regularly. And so it
Oh, look.
attacking.
Look
I
at them.
panned with
There's
the camera
people
as the
building next to
stingray
it.
swam away. I didn't even know it had caused
No,
any damage.
not
It
yet.
wasn't until I panned the camera back and Steve was standing there with a huge pool of blood that I realised something was wrong.
What did you do?
Well, it's crazy what goes through your head. But the first thing I thought of was, we've got to get out of the water because we're attracting sharks.
Boys. My TV's about to go off, sorry. Did he get him?
No. I got one guy. I killed one guy, Joe.
Where is he?
He's behind the wall, behind the crane. Look, he's building now. He's rushing over there. He's rushing. Watch out.
Fuck, I took 70 health off him. Man, how did I take 70 health off him? No, there was no shield. He had no shield.
Wasn't he able to swim at that point?
It was seconds, but it felt like forever because time really did slow down for me there. And again, contrary to what I'd read in the papers and everything I heard at the time, which was just incorrect, the stingray barb was a blade about a foot extending out of the middle part of its tail. So it's not at the tip of the tail, it's about in the middle. It's a bit like a fingernail, and the other half is embedded in the tail of the stingray. It didn't come out. Steve didn't pull it out. It's a jagged, sharp barb and it went through his chest like a hot knife through butter. He thought it had punctured his lung, and he stood up out of the water and screamed, "It's punctured my lung." Within a few seconds, the inflatable that had been motoring about 30 metres away was there. So we float, assessed the situation for about 5 seconds. He had about a 2-inch wide injury over his heart, blood fluid coming out of it. And we thought we've got to get him back to the boat as fast as we can.
Was he talking? Sorry, Jack, was he talking?
He was in extraordinary pain. They've got a venom on their barb, so I'm sure it was excruciatingly painful. Pain. So when he was in pain, it must have been painful. He obviously didn't know that it punctured his heart, but he knew that it punctured his lung from breathing. But I mean, even if we'd been able to get him into an emergency at that moment, we probably wouldn't be able to save him because the damage to his heart was massive. So as we might I'm screaming at one of the others. Steve, hang on. And he just sort of calmly looked up at me and said, "I'm dying."
What a thing to hear from one of your closest mates. What was going through your mind when he was looking up at you saying that?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't think I realised how serious it was. I didn't know that it pierced his heart. I thought maybe it's just pierced his lung. We've got a good chance of saving it. He probably lapsed into unconsciousness, even though he was on the road, somewhere in those 30 seconds, getting him back to
the houses.
mothership. And we literally put him on the duck board and I started CPR him straight away. There's always
Green pump.
I mean, we hoped for a miracle, so I literally did CPR him for over an hour before we got him to Low Isles, where the helicopter arrived and the medics came.
Yeah, there's a grey pump here for you. Hey.
I got a purple hat on.
No, that was it. That was his final words.
And, I mean, you would have been in the past in a lot of sort of dangerous situations with Steve.
Huh?
Did it surprise you that it was something like a stingray, that this is what was going to happen?
It was shocking. I mean, it was probably something weird with Steve. I mean, a crocodile or a shark one, he was so good with animals, nothing was going to get him. You know, we always thought it'd be something, we thought he was going to live forever, but it would always be a crazy, silly accident. And as it turns out, that's exactly what it was.
Justin, we're going to talk more with you after the break. Thank you so much already for sharing some of this remarkable experience.
Help, I got shot.
We'll be back soon, and we're going to find out how Justin got back on his feet after his very good friend, Steve Owen.
I hit him at 3
What? How come we kept on hopping so? Boom, boom. Thanks.
Wait, what's in the other Oh, wow.
What is it?
That's not normal.
Huh?
Have a look.
I wouldn't mind the fresh and the back sticker.
It was a legendary escape from a place that was supposed to be inescapable. 55 years ago this month, 3 men pulled off the impossible, breaking out of Alcatraz.
Huh. Turns out that myth was true all along. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 myths confirmed by the Mythbusters. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we'll be looking at the most amazing myths from throughout the Mythbusters run, which were confirmed to actually be true. We'll be ranking our list based on the surprise factor, sense of fun, and the ingenious ways in which the team confirmed the myth. For the purpose of this list, we will only be including confirmed outcomes, so plausible outcomes will not be included. Number 10. You can stick your hand into molten lead.
See, there's a myth going around that if you take pure lead and you melt it, that you can dip your hand in it
and not be burnt or horribly injured. You'd think that human skin and molten lead would not mix too well, unless you count melting your entire hand off as a good thing. However, Adam and Jamie wanted to test the lead and frost effect, which is when a layer of fission protects the liquid against the source of extreme heat. They heated lead to 850 degrees, wet their hands with cold water, and dipped their fingers into the lead. Luckily for their fingers, the lead and frost effect took effect, and their fingers remained unscathed.
And that one, it went in pretty good, and no problem.
We tell you to never, ever try this at home, but most people, thankfully, don't have any molten lead lines. Oh, that's freaky. Number 9. A tree can be cut down with a minigun.
Okay, we're going hot?
Yeah! Here's a handy tip for next Christmas. If you're tree shopping and forget your axe, just whip out the minigun you're always carrying around and give her. Turns out it does indeed get the job done.
I just took fall damage.
Or a nice saw. It might cause enough damage to the tree trunk.
Wow.
Too inaccurate, or the bullet
Thank you.
cause enough damage. However, Harry soon brought out the big guns. Literally.
It shoots 30 caliber rounds at 3,000 rounds per minute.
An M134D minigun firing 7.62 millimeter NATO rounds at 50 rounds per second made quick work of the tree, proving that you can indeed shoot down a tree using a gun. But why would you?
Oh, it smells good. Wow. It smells like destruction.
Number 8. Shooting fish in a barrel is very easy.
So we got a brand new barrel, we've got a nice big fish, and the biggest gun we've ever had on the show.
Everyone knows the expression, like shooting fish in a barrel, meaning something incredibly easy to accomplish. But is shooting fish in a barrel actually easy? Well, yes and no. Adam and Jamie had success shooting already dead fish with a handgun, and some minor success when shooting smaller fish with a shotgun. However, the myth was finally confirmed when they brought out the trusty old M134 minigun from the previous entry and completely obliterated the barrel.
3, 2, 1.
Sure, it's cheating, but they declared it confirmed anyway due to the ambiguous description of the idiom itself.
I say keep going.
Number 7. The exhaust of a 747 can flip a school bus.
Largest passenger aircraft flying through the sky today. A jumbo jet, a 747.
And here is why you shouldn't stand behind a plane when it's taking off. The Mythbusters wanted to see the full extent of the 747's engine exhaust and used 3 vehicles to test its power: a taxi, a school bus, and a small airplane. The 747 flipped the taxi like it was a piece of paper and even managed to roll and completely destroy a school bus. Not quite satisfied, the team brought in a small airplane, which the 747 again tossed into the air like a horse smacking a fly with its tail. Now that is one powerful gust of wind. Number 6. Axes are better than guns in a zombie apocalypse.
Hans pointed out that it takes a certain amount of force to embed an axe in a zombie's head, and that's something that we are going to try and replicate to make this more realistic.
It's the classic horror debate. When attacked by zombies, which would you want? A sharp handheld weapon or a gun? The Mythbusters have deduced, however unofficially and counterintuitively, that an axe is indeed the better weapon come the zombie outbreak. In the original test, Adam killed an average of 14 zombies with an axe, while Jamie only killed 7 with a semi-auto pistol. After fan feedback, they redid the test in a later episode, only to reconfirm that an axe is indeed the better and more practical weapon. Even better was a chainsaw, but we prefer the best option: running. Number 5. A gun can fire if heated in an oven.
Put the bullet down there, we pipe in some gas, we get this thing hotter than HE double hockey sticks, and we watch some science happen.
If Home Alone were made for adults, this surely would have been one of Kevin's traps. In this segment, the Mythbusters tested whether or not it was true that a gun will fire if heated in an oven. They placed a fully loaded 38
Will I invite Craig?
inside the oven and pointed its muzzle toward the oven door. Once the oven came up to temperature, the gun discharged, sending the bullet through the door with enough force to kill anyone standing in front of it.
That, my friend, is a kill.
There's your lesson for the day. Don't place a loaded gun inside a hot oven. You learn something new every day. Number 4. A sailboat can be powered by an onboard fan. Ready to get it?
Ready.
Here's a tricky situation for you. You took your sailboat out for a spin and forgot to check the weather.
Oh, he's in a party.
Once you're out on the open water, the wind dies and you're stranded.
Will I join and invite you?
As the build team proved, you can use an onboard fan to blow air into the sails, and it will actually work.
Hi.
Oh my god.
Well, they kicked me.
Bruh.
I don't think Craig done it though. I'm gonna go fail mountain. Cause that has really good loot. Sometimes you get a sniper. And there's 3 chests.
Well, not all the time.
Sometimes, most of the time.
Not me.
Well, there could be 3 chests. I see 2. Depends on if the house has one. There's only 2 chests. Come up to me, laddie. Just let me loot up and then I'll come down to you quick. I'm just getting this.
Oh my god.
What? Is that how bad you need help? Did you get him?
I don't know.
Chug chug. I'm not using it. Hardly. I have a double green pump. Getting this last. Cause it did, cause I had to drink shield. I'm coming.
I'm not gonna go for them until you don't have to.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though I killed the guy with the RPG and stand as well.
You have an RPG?
No, so they killed the guy with the RPG last time.
Hmm. I know, but like you still need to wait for your teammate just in case something happens. Teammates are the most important thing in the game, if you ask me. Alright, where?
Oh yeah, if you have a teammate and you don't have anything. I don't know where they are right now.
No one went house, laddie.
Yeah, they did.
Oh yeah, they did. That usually has a chest. No chest. I think they're behind the big barn. I won't stop lagging. Where from?
I do not even know.
I-
I'm in the building. In the building.
Yep. I think might. Use the advantage of third person mode.
Jojo, we're gonna have to move.
Left, right, left. That was close. The shotgun kill was. Oh, there's more shotguns. Shit. They're all up and salty, I know they are. Well, I think they are. I can't see, but I can hear. It's been looted. There's a pump.
It's right there. Come here. Look. East.
East. I got him. It's alright. Really? Really? Are you gonna give that to me? That's a semi. Yeah, it's a sniper. Do you have any ammo for a sniper?
For a sniper? Yeah, 18.
Alright then.
Alright, now we have to move.
We didn't lose any health from that guy.
There was a lot of ammo.
There's a pump.
I have the looking gun.
Same. I thought there was a chest.
Right.
It's salty.
Northwest. And west. He's running across the middle of the street.
I see.
No. Move. He's sniping me. There's two of them. He's waiting for his gun.
Go circle.
Oh my god.
Fall damage. I have one kill, you have one. People here. Daddy, it's up to you. They're gonna finish me. Come on. How do you keep dying like? You always lose no health, and then it's left up to you. You knock one and you're dead.
Jojo, I knocked the guy. What did you? If you knocked one,
We blew our own sail! It's working!
The team used a swamp boat and a 40 horsepower fan. The boat traveled at a meager 3 miles per hour with the fan blowing air into the sail. But it worked. You know what they say, if the weather gods don't grant you wind, make your